What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at how you can make gold by using old content professions, because a lot of people do love to use professions in the current content and basically look out for those small profits, spend 10,000 gold buying materials, and then sell everything for 12,000 gold or whatever the profit margins are at. However, way too many people are sleeping on easy gold with old content crafting. And don't worry, we're not talking about crafting transmog right here. So we're going to dive into it, and everything explained in this video is, of course, going to be in the 0 to 10 million gold guide. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically a digital gold guide that I made that features all the tactics and methods that I personally use in order to achieve multiple gold caps. So if that sounds interesting, you can read more about it with the link down below in the description. And if you want to get it, use the discount code STUDENT for 50% off. So we're talking about mainly crafting materials, right? When I say crafting materials, I mean you use professions to purchase the materials and craft it into different materials in order to make a profit. It's the most safe way to go at it with old content professions, because I know a lot of people don't like to daffle with slow selling transmog, but materials, even in the old content, still moves very fast. So there's like a shit ton of different things you can do. I mean, we're talking expansions upon expansion upon expansion of different materials and different ways to flip materials into profit. But just like as some examples, like for instance, you can take like savage leather, right? You can take savage leather and turn savage leather into heavy savage leather, because if you look at the numbers, it's pretty obvious that it's going to be good. Like you have heavy savage leather, which is sitting at 49 gold on EU, but you only need 5 savage leather to craft 1 heavy savage leather, which means that you're netting about 10 gold profit for each heavy savage leather. And might not seem like a lot, but when you look at the sell rate on the items, you can really make some easy gold on this. And depending on the price in your region, you can also take it one step further, and you can use your heavy savage leather to purchase pristine hide off the vendor in in Undercity or Ironforge, Darnassus. There's a bunch of different vendors that sells you pristine hide in return of savage leather. So that's another way to go at it. Some of the more simpler ways of doing it is simply just purchasing like fell iron ore, melting into fell iron bar, or you can go even simpler and look at transmuting with alchemy, which I personally make a shit ton of gold on. Because if you look at something like transmute arcanite, you need to purchase the arcane crystal and thorium bar, right? TSM will tell you the profit margins on this. So if we search up arcanite bar, right, and at the bottom of the tooltip, it says that you will lose 17 gold crafting arcanite bar. However, though, that's not really the case, because the prices aren't like fully updated. It's like the arcane crystal is at 125 plus the thorium. It's roughly break even according to TSM. It should be break even. However, if you're a transmute master, like you can gain multiple procs. So if you craft 100 arcanite bars, you purchase 100 arcane crystals and 100 thorium bars, and you craft 100 arcanite bars, you're going to get more than just 100 arcanite bars, because you can get a double proc, a triple proc, like a 4x proc, etc. And the same thing happens when you're doing like Primal Might. Primal Might right now, with no procs, profits 55 gold, right? But that doesn't account for any multi-procs that you might get with Primal Might. So that's also very, very simple gold. And now we've talked about leatherworking and alchemy and mining, but it's the same thing with the tailoring. There's so many materials where you can take like frost weave cloth and then you can make it into bolts of frostweave, and then make it into bolts of imbued frostweave for even more profit. But you're talking very small profit margins percentage wise. It's going to be really, really good. Like, you spend 2 gold and 53 silver and you make 1 gold and 21 silver profit. Like, the profit margins in percentage is pretty good. But when you're going to do that, you need to do it while, like, being semi AFK, watching a movie, a TV show, a live stream, or you need to have a second account to just have that automatically running as you're doing something else in your main account, because time is money, obviously. So most people do have a second account doing all of this stuff. But also, if you know that you're going to be doing something in one of your other monitors and you might want to make some steady gold, but the current content stuff isn't really making any profits, barely at break-even point, then looking at the old content is a great way. And naturally, when I upload a video like this, there might be a couple of people that goes around and especially check out the specific ones that I featured in this video. There's way, way more of them, and they're going to buy up all the materials until the break-even point, roughly. So if you just give it a couple of days or weeks, it's going to be back to making decent profit again. Like, some weeks you make a shit ton of gold doing mining material shuffling, while some weeks it's going to be way better to do it with leatherworking. Like, it constantly changes. So you just got to be aware of the ability to make gold with old content materials. And this is especially good for those of you who don't like to deal with collectibles, but you still want to craft, and you want something that has a way higher sell rate than any collectible that you can craft. So just thought I would give you guys some ideas on this. If you've been doing this, or if you're doing this after watching this video and you have great success, please let me know down below in the comment section. Really appreciate you guys watching the video. For more videos like this, make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, because that way you get notified as soon as I upload another video. You can also watch all my videos before they go public on YouTube, but then you got to sign up for the VIP Discord, which is pretty much like a Patreon, but it's a bit simpler because everything happens on a Discord server instead. And on that Discord server, you get to watch all my YouTube videos before they're made public on YouTube. And you also get access to exclusive content in form of gold tips, there's investments, multiple spreadsheets, and much, much more. But that will be linked together with the 0 to 10 million gold guide in the description. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see all of you back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.